What's good, everybody? How's everybody doing? Is everybody good? Give me a second here while I delete this live video, and then we should be good to go. Right here. Delete this. Shit, my girlfriend's calling me, guys. Hold on. One second, guys, alright? What you passing at bad time? Let's get it. It's funny, man. 1 second, guys, right? My girlfriend is just 1 second, right? Unless you want me to hang up. What? I didn't. Alright, boys. So let's get it going here. Now, yeah. Let's get it going here, boys. We are live now, London session. Now I'm gonna share the video with my Telegram chat, and we should be good to go. Let's get some trading going here if we can get anything for today. It's still pretty early in the session, only 2 in the morning, so not really much to, understand. We don't really have much or context just yet. Price is still relatively stuck. If we can get anything for today. So let's see what pretty early in the session, only 2 doesn't want to give us anything. So not really much to. And let me know if also my thing is being laggy. I don't know why my thing is being so laggy right now. Hopefully it doesn't stay laggy like that. But I don't know why it's being so laggy like it is right now. Maybe the Forex factory here. Let's delete that. Am I still lagging? I don't know if I'm still lagging, guys. I just want to know. Am I lagging or no? Let me know, boys. Very laggy? Shit. I'm good? So it's not laggy or is it laggy? Too many streams running? Okay. I think a little bit laggy. Shit, okay. Let me see what I can do to fix that. On my end, I'm good. I don't know why it's been so laggy, guys, to be honest. It's intermediately lagging. Fuck. Alright, let me see what I can do here. If I can fix that actually from my end. Because that could be an issue that I have on my end. Now that's good? It's good now? Not to me? Not to you, what? Is it laggy or is it not? On fire? Alright, beautiful. Alright, if I'm good, that's good, man. Let's see what we got. Smooth, bruv. Alright, fire. Love that. Alright, good morning, guys. How's everybody doing in this pleasant London session? I hope that my stream is not lagging. If we are, just make sure to let me know so then I can end it and try to go again. But just let me know what price is doing here. Again, I hope that we're just not lagging. It says that you guys are buffering, that price is buffering, so I hope that's not happening. 555, what is 555? What is 555, brother? What is 555? Alright, this is what I'm gonna do, alright? I'm going to, let me know if it's still laggy or if you guys are good. Because if it is still laggy, then I'm gonna try to just end the stream for a second or just mute this real quick. And then try to fix this right here. All good, brother, let's start. Let me actually just try to refresh this right here in a second, alright? Good morning from Nigeria. How are you doing, boss? I'm trying to take off this damn error thing that I have happening here with my YouTube. It's kind of annoying me. Give me 1 second while I delete that. One second, guys, right? 1 second. I'm just trying to fix this right here. And then we should be good to go. Just give me 1 second. When are you getting the Lambo? I believe you're good. It doesn't seem laggy. It keeps telling me here that this shit is lagging, you know, which is the annoying part. You okay in the house? Nice, brother. Whatever, it is what it is. If it's laggy, just make sure you guys let me know, alright? Oh, sorry, I turned my camera off by accident. Alright, so we should be good now. Hopefully it's not laggy like I want it to not be. And let's get this going. So looking at what we have with S&P here, right? We don't really want to be looking to short price at this level, just because if you look at dollar, what we went over earlier, or we went over in the live stream with you guys, right? You take a look at what actually price delivers here. So when you're looking at structure, you want to ask yourself, what type of trend am I in? Whether that is a market maker buy model or a market maker sell model. And if you look over here to the left, right, look at what price has done here. So this is going to be an obvious trend where price has delivered us levels of liquidity right here. But we're also understand that from these levels, we're going to have a lot of buy side where we should be looking at capitalize from in this range, high right here. If you look to the left right here at these lows, look at what price actually leaves right here. It leaves nice sell side liquidity that we have come up below, and we grabbed all of those pending orders right there. So once we do that, we get that smart money reversal right here with this order block. Price comes and retests that, and it also leaves a new higher low point that makes price continue going higher. Now ask yourself, where does price want to go? Well, you have to ask yourself, what type of model or what type of formations are we in looking at structure? And if you look over here, this entire range is going to be liquidity based, and there's obviously going to be market maker models when you're looking at this range. So if you go ahead and put this rectangle here, from this push up higher, this is going to be your original consolidation, right? That next drop below that we get here is going to be price distributing. So we have distribution right here, and then right here, if you continue with price, we have again another box which is also distribution right here. And then right here, we use this as a smart money reversal. So here's where we get that shift in structure. So now when you're looking at smart money levels of either buys and sells, whatever it is that you're doing for that specific time frame, you're going to be seeing that these levels are going to be used as buying pools. And think about it, why is that? Because if you're looking at a model, like if we're looking at a selling model, for example, if we are looking at original consolidation here, right? We have original consolidation. We have right here, we have a market maker accumulation, we have reaccumulation, and right here we have the smart money reversal, right? So what is a smart money reversal? It can be anywhere between a liquidity grab, where price is shooting up higher, and we grab liquidity above, and then we drop lower. Once we have that break of structure, here's your smart money reversal where you can capitalize from at a premium, and you can sell price. That's one. Or price can shoot above it and just fail to make a swing high. So since we fail to make structure, once we break this, we can be looking to capitalize from that, continue shorting. Now, ask yourselves, again, if you're looking at smart money concepts and when you're looking to sell here, you're going to see that in this type of ranges, you have that market maker buy model. But once price breaks above that, ask yourself, here's where now we're making a market maker sell model where we have distribution, redistribution, and the final distribution. So these levels are going to be used as selling pools now. In previous levels where price was accumulating right here, we were accumulating price here, right? Price shoots above, accumulates price shoots above, accumulates price, and here you have that smart money reversal. Why is smart money going to be looking to sell here? And I'll tell you why. Because here's going to be levels where support traders are going to be looking to buy. They see this as a push up higher, so they want to be buying here. And what smart money is going to do is they're going to do the opposite of that. So they're going to want to be distributing here, giving you a fair value gap or an order block where they can capitalize from and they'll short price. And the same thing happens in this pool right here. When smart money was looking to buy in this previous range, they're going to be looking to sell here because retail traders are going to see this as a level of support now. And we continue with price. And this is now what? Our swing low point that led to a swing high. So retailers have an idea that price should continue dropping and they don't understand context behind that. So price should continue with its sell side bias. Now, disregarding this and taking this out of context, if you're looking at what price is doing now with dollar, it's very interesting, right? Because look at what price is done. So it now from this market maker buy model that we were in, we are shifting into a market maker sell model. So why is that? Look at what price is doing here. If you shift this, here we have original consolidation. Here we have accumulation. And here we have that reaccumulation. So looking at price with dollar, yo, Jesus, what's good, my bro? The GOAT. So looking at price up here, once we have this smart money reversal, right, we make that failure swing high. We're looking at sell price because here we are having now distribution. So smart money is getting out of their trades and also having context that since it is Friday, smart money is not going to want to be holding these longs anymore. So these are going to be levels where they'll be using it as selling pools for price to continue dropping lower, right? And again, you can see how that works out right here. Here you have a fair value gap. It looks like we're rejecting out of that. And see how this level is now getting respected as a selling pressure for price to continue dropping. So now having context behind this setup that we have with dollar, we should be looking for longs with Aussie and with GBP USD. So let's go ahead and add those pairs right here. Let me actually come back out of here. Let's go to bonds. No, I want to be looking over here. So let's apply that context here. Here we have again original consolidation. Is that a break to the left? You guys are funny, man. Here you have accumulation, sorry. Here you have reaccumulation. Here you have that smart money reversal. And we should be looking now for price to potentially give us a shift in structure right here. So we'll see what price does from these ranges. And again, we have now this rally gap right here and the H1 that we have context behind. And let's see what price can deliver for us moving forward with dollar. But if we also take a look at dollar here, with this pair here is where we have that context for that sell with TVC. So I like TVC better with DXY, to be honest. So let's actually apply that. So Now understanding this, let's take a look at what we can. It is not a discount and it has started dropping. What do you mean it is not a discount and started dropping? So you asked me, bro, can this live say be on your YouTube channel? Yes. What is the difference between consolidation and accumulation? Well, original consolidation is where the move starts. So price over here is where it started. Here you have the original consolidation. Once price starts shooting up higher, that means that they're accumulating their longs. And then once we complete the market maker model, then now they'll be distributing. So look at it right here. If you want it, market maker sell model. You guys want to look at the market maker sell model? Here it is right here. Here you also have a picture of it right here, right? So same context with price. You guys can see how here you have market maker sell model, and we have that same context now happening with dollar. So applying these things together, you want to be looking for that sell with DXY, and we should be anticipating price to continue dropping lower now, since we do have that market maker sell model transpiring at these levels right here. I didn't show that too clean, so let me just see right here, right? Here it is. Did you guys know you could add images to TradingView? I had no idea you could do that till like right now. It's actually crazy. I didn't know that. But let's see if price does want to continue in this trend here. I don't know yet. We'll follow through if we can get that with price. Bro, you guys didn't know you could add, I didn't know you could add pictures either, right? That's so weird. That's crazy. I didn't know you could add pictures. Alright, so now looking at other pairs. What about the imbalance about the accumulation we're in now? So you're talking about this right here, right? This right here. The reason why this could come back above here, it can, because that would be a premium, right? But the problem is that, so mitigation it out the window. Well, we're mitigating price here, right? It looks like we're mitigating price right here. And we also have a breaker candle. So look at this. This last down close candle grabbed all the liquidity above. So there's also context behind price not really coming back above the level that you guys are anticipating. So yes, price can come back above and mitigate this level right here. But we also have context on why price could definitely just continue dropping from this range high to this range low. So now we're in a low risk sell. Well, we're not in anything yet. This is just dollar. We're just anticipating what price can do. Oh my god, look, and the picture stays there. That's actually crazy. I didn't know that actually happened. That's pretty funny, man. That's insane to see. So now taking a look at Aussie. Pretty wild decline that we had here, but we have grabbed out of majority, if not of all, of the sell side liquidity down here. So that's interesting here. We want to see what price can get. If we can get some sort of retracements, because we have a lot of buy side that price could still come and mitigate. We have price up here. This could be a level where we could reject from. We have targets from as well. And we also have liquidity levels above it right here that price could still come back above in these ranges and test price up here, right? If you're also looking at price here and you have an idea of what price is doing in these ranges, you can see how these equal highs are way too clean. So we should, or we can definitely come back up to test that. And these levels up here are also pretty suspect. So price again can also come back up to these levels to test that. And this could be our new liquidity ranges that we're focused in for the buys with Aussie. Also applying context here, if you look at price and these past ranges, we're yet to grab out of London high. So this is all London liquidity that we've yet to grab above right here. All these highs are all made through London. So the range high and the range low through London are going to be from this high to this low. And then from Asian session, it's going to be from this ranges that we're yet to grab out of that. So we did grab a lot of sell side liquidity here. Price can now be looking to push up higher if we get the necessary price action for price to show us that. Looking at H4, again, not enough context here. Looking at daily, nice decline below. We're just waiting and seeing what we can get through with price over here. No real shift in market structure just yet. We're still monitoring price here. We want to see what price can do. What we want to see now is at least the M15 fair value gap being broken. So this value gap right here is a level that I have my focus on. Once we break out of this one, since this is a selling pool, once we make this a buying pool, then we can be looking to sell that. So I'm looking for price to actually shoot above here, break this, and from then continue pushing up higher. If we can get some sort of buying liquidity at this value gap, that is a bearish value gap, it can now become a bullish one once we actually break that, right? And again, this is all applying context with what we have going on with dollar. So this drop down lower doesn't really faze me because I am looking for some longs with some shorts, sorry, with dollar, just because of the model that we are implementing right here. Again, the sell model, we can see our price over here has the original consolidation. We grab above all of that, and now it seems that price is giving us that smart money reversal for price to continue going higher. Let me just fix this right here. Could you please record this? Have to skip out here on out. Thanks. And when I got you. The live of yesterday was fire, but unfortunately it's not on the channel anymore. I deleted that one because I had a lot of why did I delete it? Just when I was fixing my stream, it was like all over the place, so that's why I deleted that live stream. But maybe today I will save today's, I don't know, but we'll see. If you guys want it saved, I will save it, but I don't know yet. There's not really much context here. We're just waiting for price to do what it has to do, and we're seeing if we can get some type of retracement legs above in these ranges, and seeing if we can capitalize from this area right here. If we can get some sort of context moving forward. If not, then we're just waiting for price to deliver some sort of liquidity level with our accumulation distribution now, and we're seeing our prices want to continue dropping lower here with dollar, right? Mitigated here. Let's take a look at GBP USD. So a little bit more of a cleaner price action with GBP USD. Look at how price actually drops down lower here. It looks like we are pending some sell side liquidity above right here, right? Heading into that London session. So we have a lot of buy side liquidity up here. Buy side liquidity right here, sorry. And it looks like price is actually mitigated out of this rally gap right here on this H1 time frame, which is also kind of telling. So we mitigated this fair value gap at a discount as well. We were unable to grab the liquidity below, but we did purchase stops right here, right? So we grabbed this and we had a small purchase stops. And we're looking at price right there. And we grabbed liquidity like I was telling you guys right here. So we can be looking for price to shoot up higher now. Looking at the H4, same context, nice order block. We're yet to break it. Price does look like it wants to continue going higher. Daily structure leg, we had price giving us a bullish engulfing. It's yet to break out of any of that. So price might just want to come back up to mitigate that with this bullish candle that we had rejection from yesterday. So let's see what price wants to deliver. This could be a level where we have focus on this value gap right here. And now let's see what price wants to deliver for us over here in this range high and this range low. So looking at the M5 structure here. This actually happened at 12. So looking at our liquidity levels, we want to ask ourselves, what did we do to do New York session right here? This is the midnight open. We can mark that off. Problem is this, that we want to be buying below this, so it's a little bit suspect when we're looking at this trade. So I'm just monitoring price here. I'm seeing what price wants to deliver for us and what price wants to deliver right here. Looking at fair value gaps, we don't really have much clean context, right? Price looks like it drops lower here. It mitigates this, gives us a new leg of structure here. Let's look at the M4. Once you break out this swing high point like we did here, this could have been enough to look for that long. So this was pretty solid right here early in the morning. You have a nice fair value gap right here, and you also have a nice order block right here where you could have traded from in this range low to this range high right there. Now looking at context here, we're looking to continue with this sell. We don't have enough, so the way that we've gone up correctively is very suspect. I would definitely be at break even right now, and I will not be looking to capitalize from these positions at all until London is to open at 3, sorry, because we don't have enough room or price telling us. The way that we've gone up is just very suspicious. You can just take a look at these levels that we've gone up. There's a lot of liquidity being built here, so this could be used as an inducement for price to drop down lower and then potentially continue going up higher. But we need more structure levels being formed here because there's not enough FVGs that we've made. The only one that we made was at that M3 level that we had our focus on here, and it looks like price just wanted to shoot back above and rebalance levels right here. So this is also telling. Look at this rally gap, we just tapped into that, and it looks like we're now dropping lower from that rally gap right there. So even if you were in this M3 trade, let's say you were in this trade right here, you would have had your entry by that order block right here, stops below that order block, and you would have had a nice little 5-to-1, so not bad. But we just keep it going here, moving forward, and see when our price wants to deliver for us. Which pair? This is JPUSD. He's in Florida? Yes, I'm in Florida, guys. I think the open should be on the body. Open of what? Judas swing? It might be a Judas swing. I want the Asian lows to be taken out in London before I will look for longs. Maybe we could get that. Maybe we can't get Asian lows getting taken. I don't know yet. We'll see. So I believe Asian lows are where here. These are actually London levels. What are you implementing for Asian lows? Look at that for gap that we also have context and this H1 that we could definitely be rejecting from. So it really depends what type of displacement leg we get in London session, because this could just be, again, another mitigation to this rally gap right here. And if we get a displacement leg lower, that's showing me that price wants to drop down from here, I can be looking to sell that back down lower here if it wants to do that. But as of now, we're still focused on the longs just because of what we have going on with dollar again. If you look at dollar, we have this, right? We have this going on, so price can continue dropping, and we just have levels being, basically, we have context to be looking to sell that and continue long in price with GBP USD. The New York midnight open candle should be on the candle's body, not the wick. Sure, if that's the way you want to apply it. I'm just looking at the entire range. Doesn't really, I don't really have, like, I'm not using this for an entry, you get what I'm saying? I'm just using this as kind of a POI to have an idea of where the midnight open was. So what does, like, come on, what does 2 pips do? Does it really make a difference? No. I'm just understanding that I want to be looking to sell above this. I want to be looking to buy. I want to sell above that. I want to buy below here. That's basically it. But I'm not using it for any entry or formation here. It's basically the gist of it. We also have a nice POI right here. Maybe price can reject over here. I don't know. We'll see how price delivers if this POI does hold. It's also interesting M15 Friday gap. So if price is rejecting out of candlesticks, like we rejected out of the H1, and it does want to reject out of its POI, then maybe we can continue going higher. But again, it's just, this is a maybe game. I am favoring the longs, but I don't know yet what we'll get with price moving forward, because again, we also have this H1 Friday gap, but the way that we drop down is very correctively as well. So look at the way these candles drop down. There's a lot of liquidity pending in these ranges right here and right here. So price can definitely shoot above to grab all that buy side that we have pending up here. So applying that context, I'm gonna have my eyes on this M15 fair value gap here and seeing what price wants to do, applying that range high and low. We also have a breaker here, so we have a breaker candle, price drops below, and we also have a nice order block. So I don't mind this level to be looking for structure or what type of POIs we get if it wants to reject at that. But I need more confirmation from this range high to this range low to see what price wants to deliver for me moving forward. A lot of liquidity up here, guys, like I said. Just a lot of liquidity over here. The way we got down, this is not really something that I want to see if we're looking for shorts. I want to be looking to target that with SMC concepts, right? That should be grabbed and should not hold these levels that we have for focus in. So again, a context of this trade, we have H1 right here. We have buy side liquidity above. Price gives you this liquidity purge below here, shoots above right here, breaks structure, gives you a fair value gap. Price drops down, rebalance that at this discount. So looking from a premium to a discount, we are at a discount right here. Price has rebalanced this right here. We are at a discount below the 50%. You think it's suspect? You think it's sus? Damn. I don't know, man. You guys are the traders here. I don't trade forex pairs all too much. I only trade index pairs, not to New York session. So this London session trades that I've done yesterday and today has been with you guys. So if you guys see something that doesn't align, just let me know. You know, I'm just over here showing you guys what I think price can do. We have liquidity above. We have buy side. It's just the way that I see price maybe holding. But again, this is not an entry. It's just a POI. So make sure I mark that off. Let's see, boys. Let's see what we got there. One second, guys. All right. We're heading into London yet? No, 2:30. Not yet. Not just yet. Alright, so what else do you guys want to look at? Bullish seasonal starts July, right? I'm not sure. I haven't looked at bullish tendencies right now. What's your today's bias and tendency? I think we're bullish. I think we're bullish, guys. I think. I'm buying US 30. Can you see, please? I got you, brother. Look at it right now. Alright, let's monitor price here with GU and let's see what price wants to do. Again, not an entry, guys, but let's just see what price wants to do if it wants to break out of structure, if we get some sort of M1 shift here. I don't know yet what we'll get, but let's focus on that. So a nice drop below that fair value gap. Looks like we rebalanced that. We want to focus as well on the 50% of this order block right here. This could be a level we respect out of. I have this backwards, I'm sorry. Right here. So price looks like it's rebalancing here. Still fairly bearish. No type of context to be looking for the long yet, guys. Again, I told you guys, this is not an entry. This is the part that a lot of traders mess up in. Whenever they see fair value gaps, whenever they see an order block, or whenever they see rejections like this, they'll just get in. And that's a part that you mess up in as a trader. Be patient. Wait for price to deliver what it wants to deliver. It'll give you enough time for you to understand what price wants to do. If you have context behind the trade, you can trade it. But if there's no context behind it, just don't take the trade, man. Just be patient for price to deliver and see what it wants to do. You caught that sell? Nice, man. What I want to see is a swing high being formed. So hopefully this candlestick is lower than this one, and then we can break this. I want this candlestick to stay low here so we can have a swing high. Oh my god, I need to have a swing high, because if we're looking at structure here, where is our last swing high? Where is it, guys? It's right up here, which is not great for this trade. We want to see a swing high being formed, and then we want to see that being broken so we can have context behind going for a sell, because our last swing point is right here. So what's a swing high point? If you're looking at structure, 1, 2, 3, that's what we have right here, right? Is our last swing high point. If we make a new one here, right here, we can be looking to now have that broken, and once that breaks, we can be looking for a fair value gap there to continue looking for that long. I think you guys aren't looking at that screen. Hold on 1 second. Right there. Who do you recommend to learn SMC from? Me? No, I'm just kidding. Obviously from ICT, bro. Bro, your nose, my guy. I don't have anything on my nose, bro. You're funny, my brother. You guys are funny. ICT, of course, man. 1, 2, 3. So a swing high is this. You guys know what a swing high or swing low point is? We're just looking for a 3-step candle process here in the M1. If you guys don't know what a swing high and low point is, just Google it real quick and you'll see what I mean by that. So if this candlestick ends below than this one, we have made a new swing high. I want to see if that actually sustains. 4 seconds to go. 3 seconds, 2, 1. Okay. So we have made here a swing high point. We have 1, 2, 3. This candlestick is higher, and this one is lower and lower than this one. So now we want to see is this level being broken here. I want to see this being broken right here. And once this breaks, we want to be looking for some context behind these ranges if we can be looking for that long. We have rejected, or we have mitigated out of that M5 fair value gap that we had here. It looks like we actually rejected out of that, and we're respecting out of this order block. But again, this is the part of sitting on your hands waiting for context behind these trades, guys. This is GBP USD. But why did you say that in capitals? This guy said, bro, what do you think about Phantom? Phantom is great, man. I'm not your typical trader that hates on people. Like, it's all love, bro. I stay on my own lane. I don't care what anybody else is doing. So anybody else, you could tell me the worst trader that you think he is, I'll tell you that he's great. Doesn't really matter. Again, we're not breaking yet. Again, this is just having context, guys. You can see how the non-patient trader here gets stopped out because they don't know what price is doing. So this is better. I like to see how price is actually making more structure here. This will give us more context once if we are to break out of a push up higher here, you know? I'm so tired, bro. Mustafia, Nigeria. What is that, brother? High probability scalping and ICT. YouTube explained the swing high and low. There you go, guys. That's it right there. What's tired? What do you mean what's tired, bro? I'm tired, man. Yesterday I did a live stream on London, and then I had to wake up like 2 hours after to go do a live stream with my students in New York. And today I have to do the same thing. So I'm live with you guys now, but I have to wake up again like at 8 to go live with my students and trade with them. He asked if it's from Nigeria. Oh no, I'm from Colombia, but I'm in the United States right now. So yes, I am tired, bro. I've barely slept, but the grind is the grind, man. We keep it going. So while this actually happens, do you guys want to see any other pair? Well, we have some confirmation here with GBPUSD, because I don't think we'll be getting much here. So let's move to something else. Let's move to Aussie. Aussie, again, not enough context just yet. Dollar, what's dollar doing? Dollar is back above at that fair value gap that we had our eyes on. So interesting price action here. Let's see if we have any more fair value gap ranges here. So we have anything here on the M5? Not really. Anything here on the M4? No, we mitigated this. M3. So M3 we have a fair value gap here that we could still mitigate from right here. Looks like we're just breaking that right there as well. We also mitigated this. So this is a last level, or a level that we want to see actually being respected here. Because if we don't respect here, price can just easily now be shifting to rebalance back up at the levels that we had our focus on earlier, which are up here, right? So we want to see these levels being respected. Hopefully that is the case, because if not, like I said, we might just want to shoot up higher and rebalance this right here. You can see how we have yet to tap this M15 POI above at this distribution phase. So this could be a POI that you also have focus on with dollar as well. Let me read some of what you guys are saying. I'm sorry. So you guys said, appreciate it, bro. Thanks for all you do, bro. Highly appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thank you, bro, for your time. You got it, man. Doing on in New York is brutal, but that's the grind. Hell yeah, man. That's the way it is. Do you have a course? I have a mentorship. About to go work in 4 hours. Let's go, man. You got this shit. How much is your mentorship, bro? If you guys want to join my mentorship, just DM me. All right, we can talk about that after. Love your time. EUR, gold, EUR, USD, please. I'm going to Colombia this month. What places and things you recommend to do? Let's go, Oscar. Bro, DM me and I got you. US 30, please. USD, SPX London move. I don't trade SPX through Asian session, guys. I mean through London. I only trade that through. I only trade SPX in New York. GBPUSD broke last swing now. It broke the last swing right here. We haven't broken anything yet. No, there's no structure point yet. If anything, we came back up to mitigate this value gap that we left off and the M1 level right here. That's what it looks like we actually did. So we came back up, we mitigated this, and now price is looking like it wants to go lower. For now, there's a lot of liquidity being induced from both ends. GP, and it is premium. EU, and it is at a premium. EU is at a premium. How much is your mentorship? Philip, if you're interested in my mentorship, just DM me and we can discuss that. Could you send the link? The link of what? I don't have a link of a course just yet. I'm working on a website, but I think that's going to have a lot of free content. I only have a mentorship, guys. What's ICT YouTube video you recommend understanding liquidity better? The Market Maker series is pretty good. That one is pretty good. And also the first series that he has, which is Sniper series. Do you do anything in Spanish, bro? Yeah, man. I have also a Spanish group that I trade with. Alright, so context here, it looks like we're dropping down lower. We rejected out of the 50%, so we can go ahead and disregard this. This levels that we had our focus on now are officially broken. We don't want to be looking to buy price anymore. So what we want to see now is what price can do from again, the premium that we're in this midnight open. And we want to see if price can now break structure lower here, what it does at this H1 POI still, and what type of liquidity levels we start making moving forward. So it looks like price as well just drops below. Looks like we dropped below. We've mitigated this. If we're looking at structure here, price might just want to come back up, but we already mitigated this level right here. So price does in fact mitigate this level, this M4 fair value gap. And it looks like price might just want to come and grab all of this pending liquidity below here. But I'm not in favor of the shorts. I'm looking for some longs because of what we have with dollar again. Even if we break this, I still think this is all going to be a distribution phase where price will now want to start dropping down lower with dollar. So let's see what price wants to do here. But I do expect us to have a decline, even as we are breaking this FVG on the H1. We have also this POI that is pending above here. So price can easily come back above to mitigate this. And this could be a level where we have price now dropping from on London session, because we still are respecting the sell model, right? So any retracement is just to be looking to capitalize on that short, if anything. M5 swing high here. So look at this. We made a swing high right here. We also can have our levels right here. Seeing if price wants to break out of this as well. And then balances in a premium at DXY. Nice, brother. Good catch. So, are you guys here from yesterday's live stream? Are you guys new? Are you guys from my Telegram, Instagram? Are you guys just from YouTube? I want to know a little bit about people that are tuning in the YouTube and the lives that I'm going to be doing. Give me a little bit about where you guys come from, Are you guys from Instagram, Telegram? Are you guys just hopping into YouTube? A little bit about your journeys as well. Are you guys trading your own capital? Are you guys funded? What are you guys doing right now in your trading journey? New here, appreciate that. Let's go. Instagram, nice, brother. From yesterday, dope. Telegram and IG, Telegram and IG, nice, man. IG, dope. IG, new to YouTube, follow your IG. Let's go, man. YouTube, Telegram. Shout out, bro. Shout out you, man. Funded, nice, bro. Struggling? Damn, why are you struggling, bro? Just love your Instagram post. I appreciate that, man. Doing the challenge right now. Let's go, friend, brother. My Forex funds trader, bro. Let's go. Instant funded, still on demo. That's alright. I was here yesterday. Man, I follow you on Instagram and in your Telegram channel. Let's go, Phillips. I'm on a challenge. I'm from Telegram and IG. I'm training with a funded challenge. Alright. Good to hear that. So how are you guys in your trading journeys, like as far as your funded accounts? Are you guys doing good? Are you guys doing bad? What do you guys think you need to do better if you are doing bad on your challenge accounts? 20 minutes to go for London Open. I'm from Afghanistan. Nice, man. Somewhat upon the live, first time here. Let's go. Doing 100k challenge my Forex funds. Let's go, guys. I love that. Telegram, Instagram, long member, bro. Let's go, my dude. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate the love. IG. Did you get funded? How long have you been training for? Yes, I'm funded with my Forex funds, and I've been training for 5 years, bro. But I haven't passed yet. I'm having emotions. That's why. Man, I got that. Telegram, yesterday, YouTube, trying to get funded on phase 2, 100k, but 99,500. That's not too bad. I mean, phase 2, you have 2 months, bro. You're pretty much, you're cruising. You're only down 0.50%. That's more than good. Any Telegram? I have a Telegram. Yeah, you can find it on my Instagram if you hop in that. From Nigeria, let's go. Risk management. I failed. Oh, you're struggling because of risk management. I get you, man. Guys, the hardest thing to trading and the easiest thing is fucking risk management. I shit you not. That's probably the hardest barrier that I have with my trading, is also applying risk management. Like, what trades do I take and what trades do I not take? And then when I do that, let's say I will be up, like in my challenges, let's say I was up like 3%, and I took a loss of 1%, I want to get that loss back so quick. And these are things that are emotional barriers that you can overcome. But if you don't overcome that, the faster that you overcome that, the easier the training can be. Because if you don't overcome that, you're just gambling, bro. You have a gambling mindset. And I myself, I fucking love gambling. You know, I love sports betting, I love poker, I love roulette, I love all that shit. So trading is like that you can have the capability to have that feel, but you have to tell yourself, bro, this is not gambling. Trading, you don't treat it as gambling. If you guys are gamblers and you love to gamble like I do, bro, do not approach the market like it. Approach the market like it's your job. So, you know, you have to actually work for this. Approach it like, you know, $500 you lose from 0.50%, that goes a long way. If you have a funded account and you're losing 0.50%, that shit should hurt you. So like whenever I'm trading my funded account and I'm risking 0.25% and I'm losing $250, that shit hurts me now. You know, I don't want to be risking 1%, because $1,000 is a lot of bread. You know what I mean? So if you can take away that idea that the money has to come quick with trading and just treat this like a job, it's mind changing. And if you guys have a gambling problem like I do, you know, once you get good at trading and you get those nice profits, set up a budget. So, you know, like my last withdrawal, it was 10K, 10%, and I set up a budget. So I was risking 2% of that withdrawal that I got, and that's my budget for gambling. That I will only do gambling on the weekends. So on the weekends I'll go to the casino, I'll go play poker, or I'll do sports betting, shit like that. I've been slacking because I have been sports betting like on weekdays, but it's because it's Wimbledon. But whatever, we don't have to get into that. The idea is that do not treat trading like gambling. Fucking treat this like a job, and I promise you'll get better at it. So now let me see what you guys are saying, because I was in a little ranting session, and I apologize for that. So price, again, we have this swing high here. We're yet to break structure. We have an imbalance that price can mitigate here. So it's also context. We'll see what price does at this area. But I'm still not favoring the longs because we're yet to break out of any significant structure. If price breaks above here, then we can be looking to capitalize from this imbalance for price to continue going higher. So we're going to have our eyes focused on that and seeing what price wants to deliver for us moving forward with this fair value gap right here and with this fair value gap right here with GBP USD. Alright, so it looks like we are breaking that. Good context. We also have liquidity pending right here. Sorry. Let me fix that. Again, we need to see a very clean break. If we don't have a clean break, then we're not looking a long price here. We need to see a very clean break, guys. Alright, very clean break here. It looks like the M5 actually did hold. So looking at this order block that we had our eyes on, you can see how the candlesticks didn't quite end below it. So yes, we tapped into that 50%, but look at the candlesticks. We shot above it, and also look at this value gap that we have right here, right? We were unable to reject out of this lower here. So this is also context if you're looking for that long here with this price action. So price is now breaking out of that swing high point that we had our focus on. That is good. We can be looking to capitalize from these ranges now if price does want to deliver shooting up higher. So now we're looking at price. Do we have anything on the M4? No. Do we have anything on the M3? No. Do we have anything on the M2? No. And lastly, what do we have in the M1? We have the FBG at a discount. So deleting all of this, deleting this, deleting this, we understand that we have this M5 fair value gap right here. So we mitigated this, right? We have this M5 FVG. We mitigated that. That's for one. And we also have some pending liquidity above right here. So this could be used as take profit 1 right here. And now I want to see if price does in fact could potentially drop down here, but the way that we're shooting up, it looks like we might not come and mitigate that. I don't know. It looks like we're fairly bullish, but we want to see if price can come back down towards its discount. And from there, we'll be looking for price. Since we have already mitigated this, we can be looking at long price at this POI right here on this H1 time frame. Look at the 25%. Stops below this. And we could be targeting the highs right here for a nice little 3 to 1. entry at the 50% right here. Sorry. All right. So that is basically what we are waiting for from a top-down analysis, and I'm covering that with you guys. And again, you could have taken that trade from the M5, but you see how price gives you that initial manipulation that we have here. So that's also another thing. You can have that manipulation. You can be right. Price can shoot above here, and it could just grab and stop you out of all the orders. But if you're patient with price majority of the time, you can get that re-entry when price drops down lower to mitigate price at these levels that we have focus on, right? And also looking at this M2, we have early gap here. So this could be a level where you also have focus on, but I don't like it because this is a level of a premium. So price can reject this, but it is at a premium. So I would most better anticipate or like price to drop back down lower to mitigate this M1 fair value gap right here, and from then push up higher. We have 12 minutes to go for London session. If we can make some sort of liquidity below here, price dropping down lower correctively, that'll be very clean for us, and then we can be looking for that long above right there. All right. All right, so let's see what you guys were saying. Let me see what you guys were saying here. Sorry, I wasn't able to see the messages. Doing 100K challenge my forex funds. You get funded. How long you been trading for? Telegram yesterday. YouTube trying to get funded in phase 2. Any Telegram? Yes. Trading at slow of 100K. Bad at the minute. Took a few loss. Today in UJ, emotions got involved. Man, that happens to the best of us, bro. I'm telling you, emotions are the worst thing into trading. I used to over risk, now I played slow. Hell yeah, man. How much do you aim for a month? It depends. Anywhere between 10 to 15%, really speaking. But my last few draws, I haven't traded on my live account then because I'm taking challenges with my students. So I'm trying to pass that with them. Is that a breaker candle? Where? Where are you looking at that breaker candle? When you use the term PY, what do you mean? Point of interest. So where I'm looking for price to give me some sort of rejection. Point of interest, yeah. Do you like to aim for a specific RR, whatever the swings give you? I like to look for 3 to 1s minimum. That is my minimum RR. Dad, what's good, brother? Gotcha, thanks. Yes, sir. The way we're going down, I'm not a fan of. So let's wait and see if we can get some rejections from this area, right? So just pretend that this wasn't there, because the way that we're going down, we don't really have enough price action here. So I'm gonna wait and see what type of rejections we get here, because I don't want to see price dropping down like this, right? I want to see price actually dropping down correctively, where price is giving me some sort of structure points to guide myself from. Once we drop down lower like this is telling me that there's basically no accumulation here for either the longs or the shorts. So it discounts price. So having that context in mind, again, is why we have to wait for some sort of rejection here to know if price wants to shoot up higher from these ranges. Do you ever use Wyckoff accumulation distribution in your trading? I do not know. No, I do not use that. And again, you guys can see how the way that we dropped down wasn't a level that we had to focus on. And you can see, these are things that smart money traders do not catch up on. They don't understand the context of what we're looking for. So you need to see, even when you have that first POI and that first rejection, you still need to be looking at certain things like what is price doing, how is price dropping down, how is price going up. Have context into what price is actually rejecting from. And from there, you can be looking at capitalize from price if you get that run above. So if price does shoot above here and it does end with a bullish candlestick, then that's enough for us to understand that what we did here was just mitigate price. And now price might just want to shoot up higher from these ranges, right, that we have context with. Alright, so we never got that bullish engulfing that I wanted to get here at this FVG. Price actually just looks like it's breaking out of structure. The last level that we need to have focus on is this last up close candle right here. But it does seem like price is going to want to drop and grab all the liquidity here. So I promise you guys this was a level where SMC traders were looking to capitalize from. But again, there was no context to be looking along here. Why? Because yes, we left this imbalance here. But the way that we dropped down was impulsively. So whenever you drop down like this, that's giving you context that price does not want to mitigate that level. It just wants to continue going. Because if we shoot above like this, right, that's the displacement leg here. But if we drop down like this, that counterfeits this displacement leg and this displacement leg. So price, in fact, might just continue grabbing more liquidity below. That's also another thing that you have to understand. Now, what I wanted to see in this Friday gap was price actually drop down lower correctively right here. Once price drops down correctively, then we could have had this as a strong level where we could have had that pending and price shoots above higher. Since we didn't get that, that's why we closed out of that order that we had here and why I told you guys to not get in that trade. But again, these are things that you as a beginning SMC trader or as an experienced SMC trader, you should understand of what you're looking for with price action. When you're looking for price to deliver you the best entry possible. These are things that I didn't understand before, but as time goes and you start looking at price every single day, you start seeing the differences of what price is doing. So this could very well just be a manipulation stage where price has grabbed now all the orders of SMC traders that were looking for this long. And we can see now if price wants to continue going higher here. If we do, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to be looking for some sort of displacement like here for price to shoot up higher, and we can be looking for that long. You know what I mean? So again, it's just applying context behind that. Alright, so we're still monitoring price here. We want to see what price wants to deliver for us, if it wants to actually respect out of this area. Thanks, bro. I was wondering about these fast pull downs. I got you, man. I got you guys, bro. Alright, boys, so 4 minutes to go for London session. We should have more context now moving into London session here. Alright. I just hopped on when you were explaining. So for FVG to be true, it needs to go to it slowly instead of fast. No. So FVG is FVG no matter what, and imbalance is an imbalance no matter what. Price still wants to rebalance certain areas, but for it to be high probable, you want it to go down correctively instead of impulsively. You know, whenever you have FVGs that price goes up impulsively, that is context for you to not go with it. So for example, if you take a look at this price action here, right, and the way that we shoot above to this FVG in higher time frame, this is going to be an F5 FVG. Right here, we already have enough structure where price has stayed here correctively, and then we shoot up above impulsively to mitigate levels right here. So if you drop down here, I believe to the M3, or no, sorry, the M4 was M4 right here. You can see how here, again, we have context to be looking for that short. So if you just go ahead and erase all of this, here is enough structure points where price shoots above this FVG above right here, and then price actually rejects out of that. So this FVG had context for it to continue going lower because we were in a corrective phase right here. But since we were looking for the buy here because of what's going on with dollar and what we anticipated, we understood the fair gap was here, but we want to be looking for the buys here. You can see how price here instead, it shoots above right here. It doesn't give us enough context, so prices drops down correctively. And yes, we had this corrective price action here, but what I wanted to see was price drop down here, and this candlestick was looking like a bullish candlestick, but we didn't end bullish. We would have ended with a bullish engulfing. That would have been context to be looking for that long, and we could have been looking to capitalize from that moving forward. How do you understand a move is to grab liquidity? What do you mean by that? I love how you have patience. I don't trade GU or EU, I only take gold, but you are teaching me patience. Hell yeah, brother. So you want it to go gently down in the FVG and then a strong impulsive reaction from the FVG, right? Yes, Timmy, that is correct. That is exactly what I'm looking for. So London is about to open up. This is fine, how we drop down below this FVG. As long as we stay above it now and we get some sort of displacement above these levels, we can be looking to capitalize from that long here. So let's mark this off right here. It looks like yet again we have grabbed some orders. I'm just looking at price action, guys, right? I'm looking to see what price wants to do here. Still looks fairly bearish to me with dollar. I'm still not in favor of the longs here. That London session doesn't play, huh? Look at that. Fair value gap rejection. Price has dropped below this FVG twice, so this FVG is no longer valid, right? This FVG that we had is no longer valid. What we want to see now is where could be your new levels of POIs, focusing on structure points here. So it looks like price actually came back up to mitigate this FVG. So this level right here, respected out of that level for price to continue dropping lower. And it looks like price is coming down to grab out of all sell side that we had happening through Asia. All right. But again, this is also understanding that even if you're on the wrong bias of the trade, if you don't have enough context behind it, you could have gotten clapped. So I could have been on this long here because I understood what was happening, but the way that it dropped down and didn't give me a right criteria, I would have gotten clapped. But you see how, a lot of traders are probably looking for the long here. They're all getting clapped here now. So we're looking to see what price wants to do from these ranges. If it wants to actually continue dropping lower, or if we want to start going higher now, I would much prefer that. But we also have equal lows here that are also subjective now. So retail traders might be looking to get on the longs here as well. So I don't want to be looking at capitalize from that, because guess what traders see here? They see this as a level of supply and demand, and you want to stay away from that. So this could be a level that we grab now. It's to stay me away from any buys until it gives me context, or until we grab all the liquidity resting below here. Do you trade indexes too? I trade indexes, but I trade them in New York session, not in London session. That is a fair value gap. But the problem with this fair value gap is this right here. So look at these highs, equal highs right there. And this risk management wouldn't be the best as far as it being worth it. It wouldn't be the best right here. Like if you were to actually have a sell here, right here, and you have your stops above this is roughly around the 2-to-1, so not in my criteria. I really want to see these lows getting grabbed here, so I can be looking to focus on the longs again. We are making as well a market maker sell model here. So price right here has delivered us original consolidation above. Looks like that's what we're getting here. It looks like here we have price dropping down lower like this, and now here we might have that last final phase. And now what we want to see is that we got some type of small reversal here to be looking for the long now. But I want to see that below at sell side liquidity, preferably, of course. Alright, so what are you guys looking at now? That's a fair value gap, right? Looks like we're mitigating that right there. And price might just want to continue going higher. Oh. So it looks like price actually rebalances that fair value gap that we had our eyes on right here. And now I might just come down to grab all of that sell side liquidity below. But again, the reason why I wasn't looking for this sell here, simple stuff, equal highs here, mitigated this, we left equal highs just clean enough. And also I'm looking for the buys, so this sell can be short-lived, and this could just be a fake out or an inducement for price to then continue going higher. If a small FVG as strong as a bigger one, FVGs are the same, it's just an imbalance. The price has to rebalance that level. So it's like footprints in the market with SMC traders, you know what I mean? Oh goodness, this is gross, brother. This is not pretty at all. I'll tell you that much. Price shoots above it right here. Premium to discount. Obviously price is obviously, looking for this sell side, it looks like. Rebalance this. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that EU is going to be going higher or that EU is going to be going lower? I'm kind of in the 50-50 here. Just the way that we have also gone up and the way that we have gone down is both correctively. So who knows what we get with price action. But this rally gap is also interesting, or this POI that we have focus on right here. So EU looks like a huge market maker buy model to me. Okay, so like this right here. Maybe, right? That's inducement. Okay. So inducement for what? For the sells, you think? Lower and aim for clean Asia range up top. I see sells. Problem is that if we're actually looking at structure legs from this entire range high, we are still relatively at a premium. Right, so a discount will be below here. So this wouldn't be a level that we want to focus on all too much for some buys. That's a problem with EURUSD here. Currently I'm on short from 15 FEG. It will fill the FEG, which will take out Asian low liquidity, and the price is going down correctly. So buys for me. Just unfortunate what we have going on with dollar, If this wasn't happening with dollar, I would probably like to sell more. But since we have this type of liquidity being built here, and we have basically a sell model happening, I'm in favor of the sells here. But though this could also be a correction here. No, who knows? But is our fill-in session? You think so? So prices actually mitigated this, right? We understand that we mitigated this level at this premium right here. That's one. So we mitigated this. We have that context. So we mitigated that POI that we had to focus on here. Now we want to ask ourselves, where can we have more structure legs or levels that we can focus on if we're looking for these shorts here? So we drop down over here to the M4. We don't have a variety gap here. We drop down here to the M3. We don't have a variety gap here. We drop down to the M2. We do not have a variety gap here. And if we drop down to the M1, we have a variety gap right here. So this could be a sell that you're looking for. And you could be looking to target these lows right here. Perfectly clean right here. So that's context for that. We have, problem is that we also have imbalances above that. So if you're looking at price, we also have a little bit of a imbalance above right here. I guess we mitigated it a little bit, but not entirely too much. And we also have this order block that we were tapped into with price action right there. And price has left off a pretty clean fair value gap right here, right? So that could be a context if you're looking to short it. Also, arrow broke the low, where SGP did not. Arrow is heavy to go down. SMT. Nice, yeah. That could be it. I would rather like to see, or I would like to see price come back above at this value gap right here, correctively. I wouldn't use this one just because it's above this level. So I want to see some type of corrective price action over here, and then I can be looking at short price back down to this level. And that would be a nice little 3-to-1 wicket we done for the day with that trade right there. If we were to go up correctively, we could target the 50%, stops above, and this would be a nice little 2-to-1, a nice little almost 3-to-1, which is pretty, it's not bad. We could even take a little bit lower here for a 3-to-1 just to be safe. We could take it at 3-to-1, that's fine. You know, it should definitely drop below that. If we go up correctively, that's the key. That's the key here, and what type of model we get moving forward. Let's take a look at my favorite go-tos. What's going on over here with index pairs? This is why you don't trade index pairs on London. You guys see? You guys asked me why I don't trade index pairs on London. This right here is why. This is why I don't trade these bad boys. I only trade these bad boys on New York, and this is why. Stay away from these guys on London session. Trade them only in New York. These are not pairs or things that you should be focused on with London. London, focus on GBP USD, that's fine. Focus on AUD, that's fine. And focus on EU or USD, that's fine. But index pairs do not train about that. Could you explain about institutional order flow? Is that what that is? IOFED, I don't even know what the acronym of that is, but tell me the long version of it, and then I could explain it to you, because I already forgot what it was. Fuck, we grabbed out of all the sell side liquidity here, which is not good. So this is no longer valid here because we grabbed all the liquidity below. Not great. EU filling in 1 hour for value gap. I see price still dropping. You know, we're fairly bullish now. We already mitigated that value gap right here, and we were unable to push up higher. So this wick already mitigated this, and we were unable to push higher here. So that's context for price to continue dropping. There's going to be a lot of retail traders that see this as a level to continue buying here, and they're definitely going to get subbed out here. But again, it's all about a patience game. Let's see what we get, because this value gap is still yet not closed. So as long as we are not closing below this value gap, we still have context to be looking for that long. But it looks like price might just want to continue dropping for now. Institutional order flow entry drill. I have no idea what that is. Brother, we have a kill time for these pairs like we do for futures? Just London session, so it's from 2 to 5. That will be your kill zone for London session. And then for AM session, I would only trade, if I'm trading Forex pairs, it will only be, it's actually a little bit earlier. So it's from 7 in the morning all the way to 11. That is your kill zone for New York session with Forex pairs. But if you trade index pairs, it's from 8:30 it depends on news. If you have news in the morning, you can trade from 8:30 to 11 to 12, sorry. And then if you don't have news, then you can trade from, you wait till 9:30 open all the way to 11. So tomorrow we don't have any news. I'll be trading at 9:30, the New York Stock Exchange open, and then we'll wait for that. Michael teaches if in charter, remember, he teaches a lot of things, bro. But it's just like these are things I haven't paid attention to entirely too much, but I should. But you don't need it. Like you don't need. ICT is the GOAT, but he has a lot of teachings that you really don't need, so all these things that people try to apply it, like institutional order flow, we just told me institutional entry drill, it's the same thing, all these things are all combined together. Fair value gaps, imbalances, order blocks, context behind these things. Michael has a lot of things that you can apply together, you can apply when you're trading. You have to ask yourself though, what is easier for you? If you start applying too many things together, it gets complicated. He's said that also as well. People that are new with trading, it's good for them to go into a 2022 model because they don't really have all these things that chart members have. There's a lot of things that chart members have, which is the videos that he drops every week, or all these contents with all the models that he gives us. He has models of scalping, of holding swings, of he has like 7 entry models that you can follow. So if you apply all these things together, you are in a rabbit hole when you don't know what you're doing. So again, try to keep trading as simple as possible, and all these names for certain things, it's just things that I don't try to focus on. I just follow the models that I want to follow, and then apply my own little twist to it if I can, and see what works and what doesn't. But I don't need to know all these drills that SMC traders try to, portray. We don't need that. Do you look at index the same as how you're going over the forex pairs? Yes, the same thing, brother. So price looks like it's dropping down impulsively. We have grabbed a lot of sell-side liquidity, and we will need more structure to be formed here, and this would probably equate to like an hour when we're getting structure here. So I wouldn't be focused on much as of now. It looks like our London session price above and our Judah swing that we had below has already been mitigated, right? We weren't able to actually grab that level where we're looking at short price here. GU has filled the last every GU on 5 minutes. Shall we start looking for buys after a structural break? Let's see. We don't really have enough context here to be looking for any longs. It's looking fairly bearish. Pairs. It's looking like these pairs want to continue dropping. We had it going on with DXY. It's looking like it might not hold. We are breaking above now at this distribution. So interesting to see. We will see what price can give us here if it does want to reject out of this rally gap here. Now if it breaks out of this, that means that tomorrow I'm going to be looking for longs here, and this smart market maker sell model actually did not hold. So that's also context for that. But we'll see what we get here. We are at a significant level now where price could start shifting, and if we reject out of this rally gap here, then we can be looking now to actually capitalize on the longs with forex pairs as well. So we're going to have focus on dollar and see what dollar does here, to then apply the same context with different pairs like Aussie or like GU moving forward, and see when the price wants to deliver for us, if it does want to deliver any type of bullish price action. But it's looking fairly oversold here, right? This is just a nice rejection candle. The price is dropping down lower from this area here. Alright, so what are you guys actually looking at right now in this trending session? Are you guys trying to trade here, or are you guys just sitting on your hands here? Price is actually making this entire M5 FVG here. Interesting as well. I TP'd my arrow short and waited for a buy setup at the OT level. Nice. G possibly liquidity PDI and give us a Judah swing to move higher. PDL, sorry. 50-minute FVG. I'm gonna have my eyes on dollar. You know, that's the main focus right now. You want to see what dollar delivers for us, and if it can show us some sort of rejection here with higher time frames, then we understand that we can definitely be shifting here. So the main focus for now is gonna be dollar, guys. Bro, can't find your Instagram. What's your DP on it? My Instagram is here, guys. I'll trade it to you guys here. It's with an L in the beginning. So it's not an I in the beginning, it's an L in the beginning. That's what it is. Institutional, but with an L in the beginning, and then underscore. Profile pic. Oh, I mean, I just sent it to you. So let me know if you find that with the @ right there. Profile pic is like a black NFP that I have. I don't know. I'm just watching our Aussie, thinking it has market shift. Aussie. What do you mean it has a market shift, brother? Where do we have market shift? We don't really have market shift here. Like, we are fairly oversold here. You know, we're not here in the game to pick tops and bottoms. Aussie doesn't look entirely too clean to me. You know, I would still favor the shorts here. I would not be looking for any type of longs here at all. That's for sure. Your AUD. Okay, I don't trade that pair, but let's look at it. So what are we looking at here? What are we looking at here, boss? What do you see happening here? Doesn't look clean to me. I feel like price can still come back above here. Pretty suspect. So it looks like we are rejecting out of this rally gap that we had our eyes on. It looks like we push up higher, and this, even with this bullish candle, we aren't able to actually break out of anything here. We just filled that rally gap here. So this could be context now to be looking for the opposite end now with Forex pairs. to look for the long. So having that in mind here, let's take a look at what we have here. No fair value gap. No fair value gap there as well. Okay, we'll see if this sustains. If this makes a fair value gap here, we can be looking at capitalize from that right there. Price has still to quite rebalance this. This could be a level we have focus on if it wants to drop back down lower here. That's annoying. But you think it will go deeper in the OB fit in the FVG on the M15 DXY? What are you talking about, boss? What pair? What pair are you referring to? Dollar with index in general. Alright, so what do we have to fill here? We already mitigated this fair value gap right here. So we mitigated that. Price should continue dropping lower here. It should, right? Man, quite the rejection that we're getting here, right? I would much rather sell here just because this FVG at this level starts to be below here. So take profit wouldn't be too clean at a little 2-to-1. You know, that wouldn't be too nice. So I'd much rather sell price lower here, but I don't think that we'll get that. So I don't know what we'll get moving forward here. We have this fair value gap on the M4. We're not doing an M5, but we're building this liquidity here on this M4 time frame that potentially price can reject from, and we can continue pushing up higher now. It looks like we're doing just that with this illustration like that we got higher here. So having that context in mind, doesn't seem like price wants to mitigate that last M1 level. Price actually is giving us higher mitigation levels here with the M2 and the M1. We have this still pending, so I want to be wary of that M1 fair value gap as well. But I definitely see price shooting below here. So having that in mind, we can be looking to take a trade here. We tested out of that POI. We can be looking to take price back out to this level here. So if you're looking for a trade right now, can be looking like this. Can be looking like this. and we could be taking the price up there. And that RR is just so shit, bro. Like a 2.35 to 1. Like I just, oh my god, I really hate forex pairs, bro. Like it's not worth it, you know. It's not worth it to take this trade, because you're risking what, bro? You're risking $1,000 to make $2,000. Like, do you really want to be in that type of trade, bro? I don't know. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. I would much rather see price, if we can, drop down here, this rally gap. That'll be just beautiful for me. Hopefully we can, and then take that there for a nice little 7 to 1. That will be astronomical, to say the least, you know. But I don't know if we'll get that, but let's see if we can. So this will be the trade for now. We're looking to target these levels here, and we're going to try to long price above at these levels that we have right here, this rally gap at this premium. Though it seems that price can just reject out of this M3 that we have our eyes on, hopefully they use it as inducement and price can drop down lower here to this one that we have focus on first. Going through this with you today makes me understand why futures are amazing price delivery and currencies just leave me second guessing my moves. Bro, I fucking hate forex pairs. I don't know how you guys trade this, honestly. But I'm doing it for you guys, right? We're going to be trading live London session every day. Every day, my boys. For you guys. What are you guys on right now, bro? What do you guys see happening with price? I'm just chilling, boys. We're just chilling, looking at price. Pre-workout at 2:30 in the morning hits different. You guys are nuts, bro. You guys are actually mental, bro. What do you guys mean? I see what indexes are buying right now. Maybe. This sucks, you know, because we could have had that entry there. We want price to drop down a little bit lower here to at least mitigate. It will most likely mitigate this if we're looking at price from this push up higher. We can be at a level of discount now there. We have that M5 rally gap here. So it probably will not mitigate the level I wanted to mitigate as far as that this level here. So what we can do is, or just take a little bit of a riskier entry here. We look at this M4. We can be looking at trade from this M2. Sorry, fib right here. Now we can take here at the 50%, you know, just to be safe. And we'll put stops right below right here. And we'll target liquidity above it. We'll target liquidity above this. If price can give us that. Actually, no, we won't. We'll leave price here. We'll take our nice little 2.26. Fortunately speaking. That's just, I think, what we'll get for today, I think. What do you think about the entry on M1M? What do you mean 1M? Which 1 minute? This one right here for EUR USD? I thought I would like price to come back down to that. I think Bro, I would like to see this. I would love to see this rally gap right here completely filled. And, you know, it's going to suck to see if price does, in fact, come back down to this. It's going to be unfortunate for us if that were to happen here. The price is going, man. I don't know if we'll get any type of entry here. Unfortunately, looks like price is just going off. Looking at dollar as well, we had that nice rejection from that rally gap that we had to focus on, that POI. Nothing yet for Aussie. I guess Aussie, you have that rally gap here, but we're just still so bearish with Aussie that it doesn't really make much sense to be looking to buy here. You know, this is so bearish right here. There's not really much context for longs with Aussie. GBP/USD, nice push above. We have that M4 for rally gap, like we have it with EUR/USD as well. Maybe we can reject out of that and then continue going higher. We also have those equal lows right there that are suspect. EUR/USD, U, huh? Aren't you just a little sneaky? Can you check gold? Bro, I'm so tired. Fuck, I gotta go to sleep, man. I got you with gold. Let me check out gold for you, brother. Let's take a look at gold. Looking for gold longs. Scary, bro. Scary to be looking for that long, to be honest. It looks like price is still making bearish price action here. So it doesn't look like we might want to go higher just yet, you know? Ask yourself, what has price mitigated here and why is it dropping? So if you look at the M1, it looks like price is mitigating this right here. And we're dropping from that range. So that's suspect to be looking for that long here because we are still at this discounted level right here in this structure leg. We're yet to break out of anything here. So if you were looking for the long, it would have been here, like if we're taking it for EU, at this rally gap to close at this high right here because we're still in a bearish leg of structure. So yes, you could be looking for retracement legs like this one, but you have to understand that once we shoot above these ranges, you're looking to close that because we are still in a bearish displacement leg because price moves what? It moves from ranges to ranges. But yes, you can get that retracement, but just above to a level of premium to then continue with the short, which is basically what we're doing with EUR/USD. You know, we understand that we are still in a bearish leg of structure, so we don't want to be capitalizing from the shorts for, like, we're not over here going for this over here or this over here. We're taking it back up to this leg of structure here, right? Because price drops down here, mitigates this, drops down here, and it should mitigate that. So we're looking to take it from this range here. And now it's become more suspect the higher that we go because we could have mitigated this. It looks like we just did. And, you know, it's becoming a little bit, this is just, I just hate Forex pairs, you know, to be honest. That's just plain and simple. Yeah, but it didn't feel it. That's why I'm sitting on my hands. Silver, then you come up. Yeah. That's good, man. I would sit on my hands too with gold. We have USD news at 10. Will you wait for the news or lock the trade by 8 to 9:30? I'll be looking for trades at 9:30 at the market open, but then I'll be looking to see what price does heading into that fundamental news that we have. I will be long on euro once it comes back up to the previous week open level, my view. Yeah, I'm just looking for a retracement, basically speaking. You know, I just don't like the way that we are above at these highs, because if you're looking at price here, right, look at how price again, it's just in the little of a stepping stool, right? Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So once price shoots above like this, I would have loved to be in this trade and this M1 and then just be at break even here, you know, because then I wouldn't care what price does. But since we are in these ranges here, it's getting a little bit more, because we can have rejections here like we had here, and this could just be a mitigation now for price to continue dropping lower and grab all this liquidity. So, and even worse now that price is going up higher to mitigate this. So we're going to go ahead and take that off, this sells that we have here. And now we're going to anticipate and see what price can do heading into that area or that POI. So let's see what price does from the M1 fair value gap that we have our focus on as well. Does price want to continue going higher? Does price want to continue going lower? Do you think we have a 3-drive pattern on EUR USD? We could, right? 1, 2, 3. But we have that in the opposite end. So you can see out here we have 1, 2, 3, and then it continues going lower. So we've had 3 drives pattern all the time, but price hasn't given us enough context to go for that strong bullish leg of structure, right? So we'll see. I mean, nice H1 rejection here, right? We rebalanced this, and it looks like we're just fairly bearish now with dollar. So that's just going to keep me away from looking for any type of shorts with euro. We grabbed all the liquidity above. Price should continue dropping now for the remaining of H session. Price does mitigate that level for GBP/USD. Interesting. So we can do here. Sorry, I don't know why I keep doing that. Oh my god, bro. I'm trying to write purge here. We could definitely be looking to target that now that we have this PR rejection. So we mitigated price here. That's one. And we want to drop down smaller time frames here. So M3, nothing, M2, nothing, and M1. We have that fair value gap right there. So we can be looking to capitalize from that. So we have a trade here we can be looking to take right here. And we could be targeting anywhere from these highs for liquidity. This is suspect right here. Sorry I didn't look at that H1. I really don't like Forex pairs, guys. But let's keep seeing what we get here. Nice rejection. We have just mitigated out of this M1 with EUR USD. Interesting. We mitigate out of that. So we would have tapped into that entry that we had ourselves here. Does price now want to continue going lower, or does it want to go higher now? So let's forget about GBP/USD for right now, and let's see what EUR USD actually wants to do here. That's a nice bearish engulfing that we have there as well. You know, that's very telling. Yeah, guys, you could definitely be looking at short EURUSD right now. Definitely be looking at short this right here. I like the shorts. So you could definitely have a sell entry, even if it's delayed here. You can be looking to short this. You have your stops right above that fair value gap, and you could be targeting the lows right here for a nice little 2-to-1. That is what I would have. EURUSD, GBP/USD, yet to grab that liquidity level. DXY, interesting price action. Nice rejection from that fair value gap that we have here. Price looks like it does want to continue going higher. So it looks like price is actually shooting above here, which is interesting, to say the least. Suspect. It is in a breaker. So what do you think, that will go higher here? Well, we're just following structure like here. We anticipate price to go lower here, as well as what dollar is doing. GBP/USD. Look at this. We actually come down and mitigate all of this price action here. We're yet to tap into that fair value gap that we had focused in. Suspect the price action with GBP/USD. I feel like price is gonna just murk everybody. And I come over here since we mitigate a price, and now price is gonna come down lower. It should, maybe. I feel like price might want to drop down lower now as well, and dollar, this might just be an inducement for price to go up higher, because this retracement that we got up higher is also telling, you know. So we'll see what price does. We have a rejection from this fair value gap here as well, but we did reject out of that H1 level, or this H1 fair value gap that we have here, right? So that's also context for that. But let's see what we get. If you guys are in the sell with EU, just put your stop losses, you know, whatever. Risk 0.50% is what I'm risking, and just let price do its thing. Wait for DXY to give market maker MSB. Market maker sell model? Or what is it that you wrote there? Shit. Interesting price action with dollar that we're getting here. What about your earphones? What do you have with your earphones, boss? What's going on with your earphones? What is going on with your earphones, my brother? A little bit of displacement above higher, it seems like. We have news and error in 1 minute, for real? But that's probably not gonna be like strong, right? It's gonna be weak. Oh, it's a yellow news, brother. That's not gonna affect us. French PMI are positive. What are we getting with dollar here? Nice push above here. Nice rejection from this fair value gap here. Price is looking pleasing for the longs with dollar and with this OB right here. We might just want to continue pushing up higher now. I don't know. Suspect these still though. With our market maker somewhat that we have here. If so bullish arrow, let's see the German numbers. I just hate forex pairs because they move so slow, bro. Like if I was in this trade with index pairs, either one I would have gotten stopped out already, or two I would have hit and take profit already. So all this liquidity that we're building from both ends is now getting like suspecty, and I don't know what price wants to do. So God, it's just so annoying to trade these pairs, guys. I don't know how you guys do it. I admire you guys that trade these forex pairs, bro. It's like you need to have so much patience, bro. For what? Just trade New York session, get in that 9:30 open, take profit in 5 minutes, done for the day, bro. That's it. Instead, here, look, we've been in this pair for what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes. We barely moved the damn pip. Like, you cannot be serious, bro. Well, there we fucking go, finally. Oh my god, and now we're gonna go back above that level. Are you serious, bro? If we go back above to my entry, I'm getting out of this pair and I'm going to sleep, bro. I can't deal with this forex pairs, guys. I'm sorry. You can hold it if you guys want, but I'm gonna get out of this shit. I'm gonna knock out, and I'll be back in the end session. There's no way. I'm gonna be back in New York session, sorry. Alex, like, it doesn't want me to get out, right? It doesn't want me to go to sleep. What indexes do you trade? I only trade S&P, brother. Only S&P. This is too slow. Anik, right, bro? Bro, we're so used to some other shit. This is so annoying. Fuck, man. Alright, but we're going, right? We're going. It's not like it's not going. It's going. Right? I guess. If you guys are in this, you can move stops above now. So move stops above right here. I'm gonna be moving stops to 1.04594. So that level is gonna be my new stop loss for my trade. 1.04594. And we can go ahead and break even, right? This is the way that we're moving here. I'm gonna go ahead and break even. Call it a day. If price wants to come back up, whatever. If not, we're at break even. Good to go for the day. Alright, guys? So my stop loss is 1.04534 and I'm at break even. $1.04534 at break even. And here we are, guys. I hope you guys can you guys see my screen? Here is the trade in our accounts. We're up 6%. Hope you guys can see it right here. Let me see if I can show you guys. Right there. I don't know if you guys can actually see that. Probably not too clean for you guys. That's fine. We're up 6% in total. We're up only $182. And this is a reason why I do not trade Forex pairs. Jesus Christ, guys. I don't know how you guys do it. But I'm already at break even. If it hits break even, I'm going to knock out. If it hits take profit, I'm still going to knock out. Fucking melt, boys. First trade called live on the YouTube channel and it's looking like a banger. That's what we love to see, man. I like to see that. That's good. I hope you guys got in this trade right here. Beautiful trade. Hopefully we hit take profit. That'll be just ideal for us. But if you're in it, close like 10%. Take some profit from it. Make sure you guys are milking the market as much as you can. But yeah, I mean, pretty good trade here. We had context to go for that short. It made sense. Could you guys give me, let's see, let me get some W's in the chat, bro. You know, I haven't seen that. Let me get some W's in the chat here so I can also apply that to the YouTube, Instagram. Let me see if you guys took this trade. Give me some W's. I'm going to share that on my Instagram here. Late trading at 4 in the morning. Let me get those W's over here, boys. Let me get the W's in the chat. Come on, man. No W's in the chat for me? WW, hell yeah. Let's get it, boys. There we go. Appreciate the love. Alright, hold up. No, you guys are going too fast, man. I gotta put the story. I don't have the story. Alright, here it is. Alright. Hey. Let's fucking get it, boys. Let's get it. W's in the chat. Big W, let's go. Appreciate the love, homies. Alright, guys, I got it. We got it, boys. Alright, boys, I'm gonna close it here. Just knock out whatever. We'll take it for the day. It's fine. We don't really need it. I don't need more here. It's just we're at the M5 fair value gap where price could potentially go up higher, and I don't want to risk it. I'd rather just close my trade, call it a night, and be done for the day. Alright. So I'll see you guys on my live stream, but just a pretty simple trade that we took here for EUR USD. Even if we didn't move a lot, hopefully you guys were able to capitalize from that. If you want to hold it, you can. Just a little pretty trade that we took over here with the YouTube, covering that M1 fair value gap and applying that context behind it. So, alright, we tapped into M3 FVG for you, and let's see the reaction. Yeah, price can go up higher now, so I'd rather just close out of this trade. Just take it for the day, guys. Alright. What leverage should I use? 1 to 100. If you guys want to hold, I don't mind the hold, but you know, I'm going to sleep. But you could definitely hold it. You know, like it's fine if you guys want to hold this pair. Just make sure you take some profit out of the market, and you know, make some profits here and there. You know, you don't want to leave all the profits to the market. You know what I'm saying, guys? That's the idea of it. And the way that we're going up is not too great, so I would definitely just rather close here. We also have inflation rate at 5. That's what probably was consolidating now. It could be, brother. Let's go, homies. Big W for us in our first trade. Yo, if you guys post on my YouTube, on your Instagrams that you're in my live, I'll repost you guys. So if you post like a little story just showing that we're live over here, I'll repost you guys, you know, and that'll get you, bro, I get a lot of views, so that can maybe get you some following as well, you know what I mean? I do have a runner here, so I have a 2.0 running at break even, but I made sure that I close majority of my position here. We're about to hit that TP, boys. Let's go. Let's go, boys. No fucking hindsight here, right? So we fucking do it, man. Are your profits taxed? Yes, they are, brother. Of course they are. Alright, guys, close it here. Let it go for the day. We're good. We don't need more than this, right? I hope you guys got some knowledge from that trade. We have this M5 rally gap that we just filled. I'd rather get out of that for now and not anticipate more price action that we don't really need to see. So that was it for the London session. I have to go to sleep. I would stay up with you guys, but is that I have to trade tomorrow with my students some index pairs. If not, I'll be up with you guys trading this entire New York session. But let me know what you guys thought about this video or this YouTube live stream that we had. If you guys were able to actually trade with us, if you guys got the trade, if you guys saw what I saw, let me know. I want to know what you guys think, what you guys want to see more of, what I could do better as well. Like I said, this is my second live stream with you guys, and I want to make sure that we are all profiting, but also have an understanding of what we're doing here. I don't want you guys, we can have winning days as long as we have losing trades, but I want you guys to just let me know what I can do better. Let me know what you guys want me to be doing better here, and what I could do to make you guys what you guys think you need. All right, boys, pretty solid trade, right? All right, so let's see what you guys said over here. Yeah, I want to see it every day for sure, man. We need more lives, even though I trade only XUSD. It's all good, man. You're too kind for making a bag of us, bro. I appreciate that, homie. I caught this. That's cold, man. Love to see that. You should be recording this lives and upload them here for those who miss. Yep. How do we get into Telegram? What Telegram? What live teachings was? I got you. Took it with it, bro. I appreciate you guys, man. All right, homies. I'm going to be out of here. If you guys want to see the pre-recording, just go ahead and watch it. But we're going to end the stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be live. If you guys have any questions, just text me on my Telegram, Instagram. I'll be up probably for like another 20 minutes. But I'm going to knock out and be back in London session. I'll still be updating you guys on my Telegram. like I always do. I don't really call it signals there, but I'll be telling you guys what I'm looking for tomorrow, and then we will be trading again. Not tomorrow, but we'll be trading Monday, maybe. It's just that Monday's a holiday, so I mean Monday London session is not, so we'll trade London session on Monday, right? Talk to you guys later. Take it easy, guys. I will see you guys in the next one, right? Safe trading, homies. Do not overtrade, do not over leverage. Sleep well, and peace.